We provide Pearson and SAM modules, SIMNet projects, including Capstone projects, Shelley Cashman series, and McGraw-Hill projects. We also help with MyMathLab courses, covering mathematics, statistics, accounting, and finance, along with other academic subjects. Make a deal for complete course in very reasonable price, and also
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Malik and you're watching me on my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will discuss a next assignment that is related to chapter 8. So first of all, we will open our instruction file and then make that zoom. The name of today's assignment that we discuss is XP22 Excel chapter 8 ML1 course evaluation. Increase its size and change its color. Here is project description. Change its color. So in today's video we will discuss XP22 Excel chapter 8 ML1 course evaluation project description. We will discuss this assignment step by step. But before going to solve this assignment, let me move toward whole assignment, how many points we have in today's assignment. So in today's assignment we have just 12 questions. You may see we have just 12 questions in grade report. So we will solve, so you may follow me and you will get 100% marks. Okay, so in today's video we will discuss XP22 Excel chapter 8 ML1 course evaluation project description. You are a data analyst for a local university. At the end of each academic semester, you perform statistical analysis on a student course evaluation. You want to analyze the result by calculating basic descriptive statistics. You also want to check for correlation between student GPA and course opinion. Last, you will create 3 statistical charts to visualize your findings. So all these are just simply instruction about the file that what we have in today project, how we have to solve that one, and at the end what will our output. Okay, so after reading description, now we are moving toward graded part. Steps to perform. Here is instructions. Okay, so start Excel, then download and open the file name that we have already downloaded from Pearson platform. Grader has automatically added our last name in the beginning of the file name. Okay, so let me start that file. We call that a solution file. Then question number 1 is done. Now we are moving toward question number 2. Use frequency function in range H5 to H9. Here H5 to H9 we have used frequency function to calculate the frequency distribution course evaluation from range D4 to D35 based on frequency bins located in the range G5 to G9. Now here we use equal and then write frequency function. Okay, then what range we have to select? We have to select D4 to D35. D4 to D35. It's D4 to D35. Then simply for binary we have to use this one. then close parenthesis and press enter, and we get the result. Okay, so question number 2 is done, and we have earned 10 marks from there. So in question number 2, we have to use a frequency function in the range h5 to h9 to calculate the frequency distribution of course evaluation from the range d4 to d35 based on the frequency bins located in the range g5 to g9. We have just used this formula, frequency formula, to get the answer, and we have earned 10 marks from there. Okay, so question number 2 is done. Now we are moving toward question number 3. Use, okay, here use stdev.s for standard deviation to calculate standard deviation between current values of all coursing rate in H12. We have to move toward H12, and here we use standard deviation dot s, not p. Okay, yes, s. Now we have to calculate standard deviation the current values of all coursing in rating. Okay, here we have to use this column, then close parentheses and press enter, and we have earned 10 marks from there. Okay, so in question number 3, we have to use a standard.s function to calculate the standard deviation between current values of all course rating in cell H12, and we have earned 10 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 4. So use a variance function to calculate the variance between the current values of course rating in cell H13. So we have to move towards cell H13, and there we have to calculate variance function, and we have to use a var.s for variance equal var.s, then between current values of course rating, between current values in course rating, okay, then close parentheses and press enter, and we get the result. Okay, so question number 4 is done, and we have earned 10 marks from there. So in question number 4, we have to use a var.s function to calculate the variance between the current values of course rating in H13. We have done question number 4. Now moving to question number 5. So in question number 5, use correlation function in cell G17 to calculate correlation between GPA in the range C4 to C35 and course evaluation in the range D4 to D35, and we will earn 10 marks from there. We have to move towards cell G17 here, and here, sorry, here we have to use what formula? We have to use correl function to calculate correlation between GPA in the range C4 to C35 and D4 to D35. After calculating, we will earn 10 marks from there. Then in question number 6, we have to ensure the analysis toolbox is loaded, create a descriptive statistic summary based on course evaluation in column D. Okay, to ensure the labels and summary statistic are included, then display output in cell G19. After solving this part, we will earn 12 marks from there. So in question number 6, we have to ensure the analysis toolbox is loaded. Okay, if it is not loaded, how can we load? Just simply see how can we add. Just simply click on file, then click on more options, then there is add in the option, then simply okay or go, and there is analysis toolbox VBA. Okay, analysis toolbox, both are added in my case, but in your case that are not added, so you have to add. Press okay. Then create a descriptive statistic summary based on course evaluation in column D. Ensure the labels and summary statistics are included. Display the output in cell G19. Same way we will solve other parts also. So you may see we have just 12 questions. So out of 12 questions we have done first 6 questions. Mean half of assignment is done from my side in today video. So in today video we have discussed XP22 Excel Chapter 8 ML1 course evaluation. Here is project description. We just discussed first project description and then we move toward graded part and we have solved question number 1. Then we move toward question number 2 and we have solved question number 2 in which we have to find frequency function in the range H5 to H9 to calculate frequency distribution of course evaluation from the range D4 to D35 based on frequency bins located in the range G5 to G9. Then move toward question number 3 where we have to use a standard.s function to calculate the standard deviation between the current values of all course rating in H12. So after reading instruction of this part, then we move towards cell H12 and use standard.s function to calculate standard deviation between the current values of all course rating and we have earned 10 marks from there. Then move toward question number 4 where we have to use a variance.s function to calculate the variance between the current values of course rating in cell H13. So after reading instruction, we just move towards cell H13 and there we use var.s function to calculate variance between current values of course or rating. Then move toward question number 5 where we have to use correlate function in cell G17 to calculate the correlation between GPA in the range C4 to C35 and course evaluation in the range D4 to D35 and we have earned 10 marks from there. Then move toward question number 6 where we have to ensure the analysis toolpath is loaded, create a descriptive statistic summary based on course evolution in column D, then ensure label and summary statistics are included. Display the output in cell G19. So almost half of assignment is done from my side in today's video. But if you need complete solution for this file, for that you have to contact me on my given WhatsApp number, email ID, Instagram ID. All links are available in video description as well as there in bottom of this video. You may see here is my WhatsApp number and here is my email ID. So you may simply contact me. I am available. I will solve and you will get 100% marks in next 30 minutes. Remember that your result will be 100%. Result will be 100%. File will be ready in next 30 minutes and price will be reasonable so you can easily afford that one. You may also contact me for full course deal. Our deal will be reasonable in price and your marks will be 100%. Remember that I am also expert of other courses just like if you need help regarding mathematics, stats, English writing, English literature writing, accounting, C++, or Java, or Linux, textbook project, quizzes, a midterm exam, a final exam, Power BI project, and Tableau project. So whatever you need to help regarding your academic, you may simply contact me. I'm available. I will solve, and you will get 100% marks in next 30 minutes. Price will be reasonable. Result will be 100%. File will be ready in next 30 minutes. So in today's video, we have discussed XP22 Excel Chapter 8 ML1 course evaluation. We will meet soon with our next assignment. So for that, you have to subscribe my channel so you can get every latest video from my. So I take care. Bye bye. Best of luck for your future. Meet soon with our next assignment.